the first day of CapStone lecture, and our guest speaker today was Charles Falzon. Let's just take a moment to take in who he is. Charles Falzon is the chair of RTA. There isn't a lot that Charles said today that I disagreed with, so this is a very yay, motivational video, not really very contradicting. And just to show you how excited I was about hearing him speak yet again, I have stains all over my shirt. I don't know if you can see them from that far, but what happened was I was eating a salad with vinegar dressing, and I was so worried about eating it before he got there that I stabbed too fast and it went all over me, which sucks. The reason I was so excited was because listening to Charles Falzon speak is magical. I can literally listen to him talk all day long. One of the main points that Charles was talking about today was failure. It was very relaxing to know that Charles Falzon even has nervous breakdown. Yes, Charles Falzon has been through his bumps and his bruises, and basically what he was saying today was, don't be afraid of these bumps. A little side, Charles Falzon's favorite word is trepidation. They happen to everyone. You need that in order to be successful. He made 3 major points. The first point was shit happens. So if you're going to go on this business venture, you need to be ready for things to go wrong. That's just what it is. Number 2, balance. He was talking about the balance between being confident in what you're doing and being humble about it. He used the word humility a lot. He's like, you need to be able to show people that yes, you're confident in what you're doing, but you're also okay with saying, I need help, or saying, yes, I want to work with people. Yes, I need a team with me, because that's what this industry is all about, having a team. And the third point is TV is a big industry. I guess I'm kind of nudging what Charles is saying at this point, because it's a big industry, yes, but it's also a small industry because everyone knows everyone. Once you're doing something, you're gonna, move to another project and run into people who knew this person, all networking in this big small industry. Going back to the whole humility thing, that's really something that stood out in my mind, and I've always thought was very important, not only as someone going into the media industry, but just as a person in general. There've been a lot of people who kind of have a negative thought of RTA grads, saying that they feel entitled. The second you have that RTA grad label, people just automatically think they're going to get a job. Well, I don't believe in that at all. I'm a firm believer of working your way up. If you happen to get a big break and make it right to the top, well then good for you. But you cannot come out of a program like this that has such a great reputation and, in a sense, ruin it for everyone by just being like, well, I need to be at the top, whatever. I need to be making so much money. I need to be directing huge films. I need to be working with big actors and No, please do not ruin our reputation by being this person. Listen to what Charles is saying and have some humility. Being a person who is of the first group of RTA personalities, as Charles put it, who's more flexible, more yes, confident in what they're doing, but aware that there are maybe hierarchies to work your way up. But being in that first group of people, you can't be afraid of the second group of people who are cocky to the point where they're hiding their insecurities and they just won't settle for anything less than what they think they deserve, which is always going to be creme de la creme. So as a first group person, you can't be afraid of the cocky facades that you're going to come by. You need to be confident in what you're doing, but use your humility as a plus. Don't just be some cocky person, because you're not going to get anywhere. Listening to Charles talk about all this stuff has really opened my mind. I am scared of going into the real world. Everyone in RTA is. Everyone who's about to graduate is afraid of going into the real world and having to make big people decisions, whatnot. He's obviously made me feel more confident and comfortable in being ambitious, but also having an attitude of collaboration, which I think is something exactly quoted from what he said. Dang, the fact that Charles Falzon has made mistakes and has grown from them and has expanded, he's moved through so many different projects and succeeded in all of them. He knows what he wants. He's not afraid to say, I want to make money, I want to be successful. But in having that type of personality and still being able to have people be on his side because he's such a kind-hearted person, like, that is mind-blowing. It is in the balance, is that balance of confidence and collaboration. 2 C's, CC. Also forgot how involved Charles was with kids' TV. Because it kind of slipped my mind that he was so involved in children's TV, and that's something that I'm considering going into. So definitely Charles is going to be hearing from me. I'll get you coffee. Quoting Charles Falzon, RTA chair, and saying that passion is contagious. And if you're passionate about something, the people around you are going to be passionate about it. And if you can't go into something that you love right away, stay in it because you're learning to love it. Again, this is something that Charles was saying. Learn to love what you're doing. And if you can't learn to love what you're doing, get out. Go do something else. And I completely agree with that. When you love something, you're going to put your whole heart into it. You're going to be passionate about it. Then the people around you are going to be passionate about it. And that is the most important thing. The insecure people who just put on this cocky facade. And basically what I took away from this was you need to figure out certain things, what you are, what your values are, what makes you tick. You need to figure out what you as a person is, and figure that out fast, because otherwise you're going to reek of insecurity. If you don't have a solid ground of where you are and what your projects are, you're going to come across as insecure, unsure of themselves, and potentially, if you are surfacely confident, then you're going to come across as this really cocky person who no one's going to want to work with, and you won't get a job. And Charles Falzon won't hire you because that's what he said. He said he only likes to hire the people who are confident and collaborative. This guy. Charles Falzon, can you just like be my Morgan Freeman and just narrate my life? Just talk about everything. And here's Victoria walking step by step of her life. This is going off topic. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do these videos every day after this class, but I hope I can, because some really influential people are going to be coming through this class, this lecture, TEDX style lecture, and if I'm motivated and inspired enough, I will make a video when I get home. And it's late. Like, I've had a long day today, and this class ends at 8 o'clock. I know it's not that late, but, you know, it's a long day. So the fact that I'm taking my time to sit down and do this means that I've been truly inspired, and I hope that for the rest of the semester, other speakers will inspire me equally, if not more. But it's Charles Falzon, so I doubt anyone will be able to inspire me more than he does. And my battery's about to die, so peace.